Some of the most stressful trips I've had to endure are ones with my children. Now, of course, I love them to death, but there's something about airport travel and being locked and confined into a seat that seems to bring all the travel anxiety you could imagine. I have the fortunate position of having my own private jet business. So every now and then I am able to take my family on a jet as opposed to a commercial airline. And the difference in experience, not only with the flight itself, but with how my children react and behave on those flights, are just worlds apart. Ironically, it's not as if the children go, I'm on a private jet now, I'm going to behave. There are several elements to it that I think makes a far more seamless and stress-free experience. The first of all being when you fly private, you are flying point to point, a lot of the times out of smaller airports, either departing closer to your home or arriving closer to your destination. The lack of stopovers, having to deplane and board again, seems to make the travel experience extremely straightforward. It's one flight and you're where you need to be. The second thing is the pace at which everything happens. Once you arrive to the lounge or the FBO, being able to walk straight onto your jet and be wheels up and on your way, there's no opportunity for your children to get restless and frustrated. Of course, private jets can be delayed when there's bad weather or air traffic control are having to restrict the amount of aircraft coming into an airport or departing an airport, but the environment's very different. Having a 20 or 30 minute delay or even an hour delay when you're not in a lounge can be quite a stressful experience. If your private jet was delayed, we have likely told you prior to you leaving home and coming to the airport, but if it's a last minute delay, you're in a very calm and relaxed environment. And then once you're on the aircraft, of course, you've got seatbelts to wear. Of course, there's a lot of safety protocols in place. There's just more room to move once you're at altitude. Now, even though the four-seater is smaller and you can't stand up and move around, the ability for kids to shift seats, to be able to stand up in the aisle, go up and say hello to the pilot, and just be able to move around and take in more windows and more experiences, it makes the in-flight experience far less stressful. So if you're looking to change the way you travel with your family, definitely consider private. It doesn't cost as much as you think.